Hello, everybody, and welcome to this coverage of Hidden Gems Draft League. Right now, we've got a good game coming up. We've got the Mud Dogs going to be having a game against the Stealth. Right now, that game is actually getting started right now, and we're about to go right into the feed. With me, as always, is Fitzy_2K.
Yeah, thank you, Coach J2K. This is going to be this is basically the seventh team that picked and the eighth team that picked. So right there, they're both going to be kind of middle of the road talent. I mean, they're all very talented, but you don't have that top number one pick. Although he did end up taking Jay Curry very, very early with this team, and some say he's probably the best hash in the game. So
Yeah, most definitely. It's going to be an interesting matchup right now. As we discussed yesterday, we were really interested in what was going on with the stealth picks, but also for the Mud Dogs, they had a pretty unique position. They didn't have first pick; they were last to pick in the first round, but they were first to pick in the second round. And as you can see, that game has tipped off as Seldom has the ball.
yep, Seldon looking like trying to get a crab here. He's going to go into the post fade coming. Ooh, look at that. That was a great move out there by Ankles to come back and get that.
Yeah.
Here comes Stick forcing it up there. He's just paint mashing, but he gets it in anyways. 2-0 here going in. The Stealth are looking defensively. They're dominating right now.
Yeah.
Very early game, though.
Most definitely.
Here's Jay Curry. Gets that screen. He's looking for that three. He's going in. He's going for that post fade, it looks like. There. Oh, he got him up on that thing. Green light. There it is.
Always a great move to see that pump fake happen. It wasn't the best space for the pump fake and then the shot afterwards, but it did work out for him.
Yeah, that post fade is very, very cheesy, and he made it look very easy there. The defender just kind of sailed away from him, and now here comes Seldom trying to get the Mud Dogs going here. Seldom probably one of the best scoring point guards for about 2-week period here, and it was pretty amazing. So
yeah, and that was a great alley-oop from Seldom to Baby Virgil on the inside. Great play right there. And
look at that. Turbo would just go coast to coast with no defensive presence whatsoever. No one stepped. No one even got in his way. Just easy dunk there from Turbo.
Yeah, Baby Virgil tried to do something, but it clearly was not enough.
He was just playing, I think, a little too high. They're worried about that three. They're kind of letting the paint, both teams, it looks like, are letting the paint kind of go. That's a bad pass by Seldom there. Gets it to Steele. Steele's trying to make something. He goes up on two defenders, still gets the rebound, gets it out to Virgil. Ooh, he's missing the corner. Jay Curry missed that corner pass there. But Virgil there for his rebound, gets it back to Jay Curry. Here it goes. They're going to reset here.
Great alley-oop attempt right there, but just not enough space. And the timeout by Get Out My Paint. Get Out My Paint, I believe he's on the rebounding wing. So coming from that corner, I know rebounding wings always aren't the best options for trying to score on the inside. But if you can get an open lane, you can make it work. But like I said, not really known for their inside scoring. Seldom with the ball, and he's going to lay that up. No good. Offensive board, Baby Virgil out. And
Virgil's still just coming there. There we go. Jay Curry gets open there. That's a good find by Virgil. It is interesting, because he does have he is the legend account, I believe, that they try to throw that to. So he does have those extra 10 badges on finishing.
Yeah, and the extra 10 badges is an interesting thing whenever it comes to these leagues, especially draft leagues. You have to consider things just like WR does, that they don't I believe the current rule is that they don't allow any legends in their league. Now that could have changed since I last heard, but I know it's discussed at one point.
Okay, and there's Turbo again, just a free lane to the paint. They're really just trying to stop the three ball, it looks like, or Virgil is just that outmatched by Turbo there. That's going to be a backcourt there. He tried to great steal animation. He just got pushed into that backcourt animation, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, and that does happen pretty often. You get the steal, but you got to worry about that line, and especially when you get into an animation.
All right, here's Seldom looking for that three ball again. That nice behind the back. He usually gets you open up. Jay Curry would have pat there. That is the great pass. That's IQ there. That might have been an X pass. but it got to the right man anyways.
Yeah, and like I was saying, get out my paint earlier, try to score on the inside. Not his strength, but that right there is going to be his bread and butter with the rebounding wing. Going to be the outside corner three. He greened it just no problem.
There's 3-4-7 there. He tried to pull that midi. He just couldn't get it there. That was an easy shot. He should be able to make that. It just goes off right. Virgil gets it up court quick. Here comes Stick now. They've had a couple different people bringing the ball up. Turbo gets an awesome animation there. Gets it to Ankles here. Let's see if they're going to run Ankles here now.
Yeah, he got kind of lucky passing it out of that shot. Right there, tip pass goes out of bounds. Stealthy couldn't keep it.
Here comes the inbound there. It'd be interesting to see the rebounding numbers here. I think one team is definitely dominating, and I think that's now it's probably catching up here with Virgil getting another rebound there, all the way out to Steels, who makes an easy layup on that fast break.
Yeah, that score is not easy to read for the Stealth.
No, yeah, those whites are terrible.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. Great defense, really, just showing by Baby Virgil. Just a lot of jumping though, so that can hurt you if you jump and the offender can time their shot.
Turbo is really dominating here. I don't know what happened there. You just had get out of my paint wide open in that corner. Defensive breakdown there for Turbo and them. I don't know what they saw or didn't see, and they're just giving that paint wide open there for Turbo anytime he wants it.
Yeah, and that can definitely be a big problem if you do not get to your spots. Curry doing a good job of trying to drive it in, get somebody else open. Seldom now has it.
Yeah, they're kind of working this two-man thing with Jay Curry and Seldom here. Jay Curry was able to get open once, but that was from Virgil. He goes into that post fade again. Again, a lot of times people kind of rely on that if they can't get anything going. That's a bad pass. I think Stick should have just went up with that. He still goes up. Turbo right there for the rebound, though. End of the quarter, though.
End of the quarter, yeah. So now we're into the second quarter, and I'm really excited to see how this entire season is going to go. Right now, it looks like a decent matchup. Right now, the teams are building their chemistry because we only had the draft just a few days ago, and I don't know how much time these teams have actually practiced.
Yeah, that was another great three right there. Seldom bringing it up, trying to get that three ball going. They've just been giving up the paint. Again, that's a bad pass out of that. They're just trying to get into the paint and do a little fade there since they can't get the three-pointer going.
Yeah, most definitely. I agree with that. They really need to find something that's working for them now. They just seem to be meeting a really strong defense right now.
That's going to be a free board there now.
But they have been able to get the buckets going. Great block on the inside coming out of nowhere and playing good defense right there. Jay Curry gets the block, then creates just no space at all for him to take that second shot, then gets the board, and now it's going the other way.
Yeah, they're definitely playing really, really good defense. It's their offense that has been struggling. I think you got to kick that out if you're Virgil there. He's been really good about it so far, but there was not a good three hunting there for Stick. That's probably not the player that you want to have three hunt on a fast break, but he did almost make it go. Gets it to Seldom. That's a great shot. Green light, 10% covered.
Yeah.
Now we got 3-4-7. They've been using 3-4-7, JPM, and Ankles to bring this ball up. They've just been kind of forcing it down to Turbo, and Virgil has not been able to do anything with Turbo. No stops whatsoever, I don't believe.
Yeah. It looked like Baby Virgil did stay on his feet a little bit better that time, just wasn't positioned well, and Turbo was able to get the pump fake, another one, and then actually get the bucket. Interesting shot, though, on the inside by Seldom.
But they are just trying to paint mash here because Seldom cannot get that three-point going. I think here's the Stealth's game plan here is just no threes, just let them go into the paint. We're going to hit our shots. Boom, that's a great corner pass there. That corner defender just did not have to leave there, but he did anyways, unfortunately, and that gives up a three ball there with Steels in the corner.
Yeah.
Again, just no paint defense whatsoever from Virgil there.
Yeah, and what a great first game that we've got going right now. Watching this one, and there's another one coming up right after this one. Uh, I'm trying to remember which one of these teams is playing next. But the Huntsmen have a game right after this.
That was a great another green light there for Steels in that corner. They're kind of leaving them. They're probably letting them shoot, but I don't know. That was an interesting defensive game plan there. He's just going into that post fade. That's a great jump, but it's hard to defend that post fade.
Yeah, and that's easily understandable. It is something very difficult to guard. Um, the post fade can be your very best friend if you know how to use it.
Definitely, and it looks like they're going to it very often in this game so far, just because they cannot get a 3-point shot. Jay Curry had one, and that was again off Baby Virgil's pass to him after an offensive rebound. See, again with just that post fade, but get out of my paints there. I think he's going to go right back up with a post fade. No, he thought better of it. Gets it to Jay Curry here. Jay Curry almost had a three. That's a great corner defense there. I think that was JPM there. Way to make that stop and read. They went to the obvious pass on the wing instead of that corner.
Yeah. Um, well, it's always kind of hard to tell right now. Just with the score almost impossible to read right now.
I want to say it's 20. I'm a 23-26 is
It's
what
possible.
I thought I saw, but I could not figure it out for 100%. I thought I saw 21, and then they did score a 2. So I think it's 23-29. We're going to find out here in 52 seconds with 3-4-7 going up there, and Steals with his first foul of the game there. But that is their one to give. 51 seconds left. Their next one will put the stealth at the line. Great alley-oop there. What a stick goes up for it. No defender in sight, or none that can stop him at least.
Yeah. Um, just a great move right now. I believe really what needs to happen right now for the Mud Dogs, they need to try to work on spacing. I think that's the biggest thing. They're kind of getting jumbled up, not only in the paint, but up at the top as well. It looks like there's a lot of movement that doesn't
29.
need to happen.
Yeah, 25-29 right now. It definitely, with the Mundogs being up here, they're kind of in control. The problem that I see with the stealth right now is they're looking for that three too much, and they're not taking what the defense is giving them because they are playing really good defense. I think they just need to start taking their twos, and hopefully they'll start collapsing and get a little more threes there. The Mud Dogs still up right now,
Yeah,
29-27. Jay Curry with the ball.
they could take last shot right here.
He had Jay Curry. That was just a second late there on the pass. That's unfortunate for Selden there.
And that's actually going to work right there in favor of the Mud Dogs. They'll be able to take two at the line, and that doesn't leave much time at all, whether they get a rebound or not, for a shot for the stealth. The stealth would have to kind of go with a touchdown pass and a three, or just wherever it lands.
I mean, Turbo has been able to get down court pretty fast of late, so I don't know. They try it there. They're not going to get it. It's going to go 31. Mud Dogs are up right now. 31-27, I believe. We're going to find out. Well, I guess we're not. But it is, I believe it's 31-27. The interesting thing is Selden's 1 for 7 right now, and then Jay Curry right behind him, 3 of 7. 1 of 4 from 3, but Jay Curry is, I believe, shooting 2 for 3, if I saw that correct. 2 for 3. Steals and Paint have both not missed a 3-point shot. That's what has their edge right here. So Seldom's really not being able to get his 3 going, but the other teammates are. So here goes Stick trying to 3-hunt. Great pass. Ankle should make that. He whited it, but Turbo gets the board here. Goes right back up with it. No one's going to stop him there. Paint is down there. Just doesn't have enough defensive badges to stop Turbo, it looks like.
Yeah. And, we're kind of at the mercy of the players when it comes to these stats and everything,
Oh, yeah.
especially the score. That's one thing I've always kind of discussed in the past was, my hope for a broadcaster mode, something where somebody could come in as a broadcaster, stream it out, and then also be able to have access to stats at will.
Yeah, that would be really nice. I know like Rocket League has something like that. I know a couple other games that do. Just unfortunately, I don't think a lot of sports games do. Seldom again. Steels had that shot there, did not take it. Virgil gets the offensive 3 seconds there.
Yeah, I know Call of Duty, they have their Codcaster. That's what they have, and a lot of leagues will use that whenever they stream. It's always really interesting seeing those different modes that they have available. Would love to see this in 2K21. Don't know if it's going to happen, but I feel like it would be a great feature to help, not only further leagues, but further interest in the 2K League itself, because you get to see some of the next talent with some of these leagues like this.
Definitely. Does the 2K? I haven't watched a game in a while for the 2K League. That's a tendency build right there with the Legend account. I think it might not be, but that definitely was a tendency animation. What a dunk over there by 3 guys right on his back.
Yeah, with the 2K League, just to answer the question, I think you have. I don't think they have that right now, just because all their games are remote play,
Green
so they
light.
don't
That's a
have.
great green light for paint there. Sorry to
Yeah.
interrupt you there,
Oh,
but
that's
they're
perfectly
just
fine.
killing them corner there.
But yeah, because whenever you watch these games by the 2K League, these menus do pop up by the players with the stats. The difference is that the 2K League can have their own stat tracker.
Yeah, definitely, but they can't switch players or anything like that, right? They're kind of locked into whatever player that they're watching, or can they actually move between players? Tries to get that
No,
3 point. JPM actually grabs that rebound, gets it down, stick again. I think he's going to go all the way with this. He misses it. Turbo right there again. Turbo has been a problem for this Mud Dogs team, even though I think they are still up.
yeah,
That's a bad oop pass there. Paint's right there. Seldom's going to try to look for a 3. Gets it down to Virgil. Virgil goes straight up with that. 38 points. I believe it's 29. 38-29, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be wrong.
yeah. Great move to go to the other side by Baby Virgil, but right there, a three ball from the corner for the stealth.
That's
But
kind of been the Mud Dogs' weakness so far, is kind of giving up those corner threes quite a bit. Same thing with the stealth though too. That Seldom hasn't had a lot of threes. I think Jay Curry is only 2 for 3 still from 3, but their corners have been hitting a lot. There's Jay Curry, green light.
yeah, beautiful shot. But as for the league switching between players, that's not an option. They just stream off of one player from each team, just like we do this. All right, now we're going off of Turbo Stream on Twitch, but they do it a bit differently. They don't do it off of a Twitch stream. They do it off of a private line that nobody else watches. Except,
Yeah, that's except for them. So they don't have like a caster mode then either. So that would be interesting. They might be. I haven't heard anything from 2K21 about adding a caster mode or something like that, but it definitely would be beneficial to everyone. So
yeah, especially for these leagues. There are so many leagues out here. There's draft leagues. There's
great extra
uh,
pass. Steals again has
oh
not.
yeah,
Steals has greened every shot that he's taken, I believe, so far. I don't think he's missed a 3-pointer from that corner yet. Great pinch there by Virgil. Kind of blitzed him on ankles there.
yeah. And just a reminder to everybody, if you don't know who we are, this is who we are. Uh, Actually, it didn't pop up. There was supposed to be a banner that pops up giving our information, but it didn't this time. I'll see if we can get that fixed. But I'm Coach J2K, at Coach J2K. And for Fitzy, he is Fitzy_2K. You can check out our Twitters. Those are also our URLs for twitch.tv.
All right, it is 44-38 here. Stealth with the ball. They are down in this game with 52 seconds left to go in the third. Here comes 347. Looking for that three-pointer. Just goes dribble glitches a little bit in. It's not considered a dribble glitch since you are doing it to go towards the paint and not up the court. But that's kind of basically the making of a dribble glitch. There, gets it in and scores the easy bucket. Seldom still has not got his 3-ball going. Gets it plucked by Stick there.
Yeah, way to get in there. That doesn't happen too often where the ball gets tipped off the run, but it does happen every now and then, especially when you're up against a lock.
There's a green finally from Seldom. I think that brings him up to 2 for 5 from 3 there. 3-4-7, and that I believe that's going to be 44-47. There's another green light there. That is absolutely ridiculous. They're giving up nothing but corner threes.
Yeah,
pretty much the whole game.
not sure what happened there because he was on him, but then he started sprinting back down the court. Seldom left open, but it's going to be a defensive board by Turbo.
Wow, that's a easy shot that definitely Seldom should have made there. He did not, obviously. I don't think he was expecting to be that wide open. But
Yeah,
here comes Ankles again, the legend, bringing it up the court. Behind the back a couple times. He's looking for the 3 for sure. Does not get it. I don't think they called for Stick to cut in there, but he did anyways, just because it's being the end of the quarter. But otherwise, they had Turbo wide open again. Turbo has been a problem. 18.7 rebounds, only 1 turnover, and Virgil has not been able to stop him once he gets into the paint.
yeah, and I think that's something they should be taking advantage of is just um, working that ball to where they have space and then he can get into that paint. Um, but it does look like great
There's a
three right there
white
by
bar there for
Seldom.
a 3, yeah.
But it does look like the Mud Dogs are spacing out a bit better, making a difference in their game. Tip ball, it's going to go the other way off a steal. Fast break coming.
Let's see if they can. Oh, they fouled there. I think they had the numbers actually on defense this time. They didn't need to necessarily foul there if they could have got organized quickly. But again, that comes with, chemistry on this game. So Seldom trying to get the 3, thinking they're going to leave Virgil. The pump fake just so he doesn't lose the ball. Here comes Seldom. Pump fake goes back. Great alley oop there. That's a smart IQ play there.
Yeah, I agree. And it's one of two things. I think whenever they call that timeout, one, it's you're just now starting to play with each other, and you don't want any mistakes to happen. That player to get through the defense and go score. So yeah, get the foul, get everybody set up and on their man, and you're just fine. The other one is just habit. When if a ball gets turned over and a fast break's happening, your instinct is to sometimes foul just to get things set up for your defense.
Here's an interesting one too. Stealth are shooting very, very well from 3, but they've only made 3 threes, and it's 45-52 to the 12 3-pointers from the Mud Dogs here, and that's kind of been the difference of the game. So if they can stop the Mud Dogs from getting these threes and just keep trading 2s, wow, great rebound, great timeout right away. It looked like he was going to go out of bounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's three 3-pointers for the Stealth, where the Mud Dogs have 12 made 3-pointers. Here comes Curry again. Ooh, bad. Oh, got it to paint. Paint pump fakes. Ooh, they had Seldom for a half second. Ankles wasn't there. Steele takes it off there. Rim protector badge pops up there. Now the Mud Dogs are down to 1 timeout as well. 52-45 here with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, 7-point game. We do have 3 minutes, so it's still anybody's game. But right now, with the Mud Dogs in control, it's their game to lose.
He's going for that post fade again. Great defense by Stick there. Gets it up to Ankles. Tries the alley-oop. There's 2 guys in between it. Does not get the catch animation. He should have not had all that popcorn pre-game there, and he might have been able to grab onto that ball.
Yeah, maybe. But it did look like maybe a hand got in there and might have tipped it just a little bit because there were 2 defenders that went up with him on that alley-oop.
Yeah, I think the defenders shouldn't have that popcorn because then they should have been able to catch it. They're world-class athletes supposedly in this game, and they can't catch a ball thrown at their hands. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, and really
Stealth are taking a lot of time here to try to get something up. He takes a bad shot, good block, shot clock violation. They cannot get anything going. Neither team really offensively. That first quarter, 17-12, as you can see. In this quarter right here, it's 5-3.
Yeah, that shot, he should have taken it just a little bit earlier. I know it would have been a limitless range shot, but still, it's better than nothing. It gives your defender on the inside a chance to get the board on it. If nothing, then nothing changes.
Oh, great find there. Jay Curry must have called out his icon. Steals went all the way across court for that 3 ball for Jay Curry there.
Yeah, great
That's
shot.
trusting your teammates, too, because if you call out your icon open and they throw it, because a lot of times they will not throw it. Bad shot. JPM needs to make that. That was open, 2% covered. Jay Curry going to hold it for a little bit. Mud Dogs coming up here. I think this combo with Seldom and Jay Curry is actually ridiculous. So it's looking good. They've had a lot of 3-pointers. Steele does not miss from. I don't think Paint has missed from the corner a 3-ball yet either. He's got the little guy on him going up post fade, 7% covered, slightly late, and misses that.
Yeah, with the rebounding wing, in my experience, that fade shot is a good shot. But it's if you're a bit close, you need to be a bit closer than that for those fade shots. It just didn't go in that time.
Virgil finally got his timing down there to stop Turbo. I think that's one of his first stops that he's had against Turbo. Virgil waited, timed it, and jumped at the right time that time. So he did. Yeah, maybe he's getting a little more comfortable, like you were saying. He was jumping a lot earlier.
What a chase down block that was right there. I know that the defender was there. I don't think it was going to go in, but what a block just to make it 100% miss instead of a 50-50.
Virgil almost came up with that steal as well. 3-4-7 trying to work here. He's trying to get the 3. Turbo's coming back. Cannot get the 3. Gets it to the JPM. I don't know why that weak side corner keeps leaving, because really in the defense, if anyone's going to help in the paint, it's going to be that strong side corner with the wing on there, so the wing defender can either drop or kind of look at what's going on. But that weak side corner for them keeps leaving. Yeah. And again, he got burnt with a 3 again.
And now
Seldom here. Ball. There we go. Jump ball here. 55-48. Mud Dogs are up. LT again told me after the draft that he thought he drafted the best team. Not looking like it right now. Obviously, trying to shake some of the chemistry woes and the rust off, it looks like. But it looks like so far, the Mud Dogs are looking very, very tough to beat. Another white lightning from Ankles. I think he's hit about 7 whites. Great defense there from the corner. He needs to get back up to Ankles. Ankles trying to break him down and get that 3. He's just going to go paint. He's going to go post fade. Good jump there. That's a great jump by Paint. Stick has quit the match. 9 seconds left. Mud Dogs are going to win the game.
Yeah, and that's going to do it for that one. What a game that we were able to watch right now. Let me see if I can get our stats up for that game, because I do try to get a screenshot of it.
Yeah, definitely. I can't believe the 3-point difference between the two teams has to be absolutely ridiculous. Because when I saw it, I think it was in about the mid of the third quarter there. Great rebound, great time. It was 3-12. And I know the Mud Dogs hit a couple more after that. So that was absolutely ridiculous of a game, 3-point percentage-wise for each team.
Yeah, it was really crazy on the stats that we were able to see on that one. I just now got the stats up for this game, and here they are. I'm going to get them to where you can see them too.
Perfect.
But just taking a look right now, kind of leading with the scoring was Jay Curry. He was 7 for 11 from the field. 5 for 6 from 3. Let's see, where are we at?
I cannot see the stats, just to let you know.
Yeah, I understand that, and now you should be able to see those stats.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, but Turbo on the inside looked like he did a decent job. 18 points, 9 boards, 2 assists. Didn't have any steals or blocks, but that's all right. But in my opinion, I think the Stealth have potential. I really do, just because of how well they spaced the floor and how they were doing defensively. They didn't seem to leave their man too often, but they just couldn't hit their shots. They were 22 for 41. That's over 50%, but still, I feel like they could have hit more shots. Another difference is you can see the number of threes that went up. That's what worked in favor of the Mud Dogs. They were 14 for 21.
Yeah, I don't – defensively, the Stealth left that corner a lot and scrambled after an offensive rebound almost all the time. That's why Jay Curry got, I think, 3 of his threes just from scrambled offensive rebounds. Seldom obviously did not shoot well that game, but it didn't matter. They won by 10, and that's because they had 10 extra 3-point made shots there. Rebounds are right there. Assists are right there. They had 4 less turnovers. But again, just those 10 extra 3-pointers. And obviously, you see that Turbo outworked paint in the paint. But it just, excuse me, baby Virgil
Yeah, they've
in the
got it
paint
flip
there.
flop.
Yep. And, 11-9. Virgil had a couple more offensive rebounds, I believe. But, I mean, Turbo 18 points. That should be enough for you to win, except when Ankles and 347 shot 1 for 3 from 3-pointers, meaning they only took 3 shots from 3. That they need to take a lot more in this game. But it was a great game. I'm going to have to get out of here pretty quick. So that is again, LT told me that he thought he had one of the best teams that he drafted with Ankles as a legend. And obviously, Seldom, not playing his best, was able to get the W here against Ankles.
Yeah. Another thing I feel like made a big difference was the defense. If you take a look, Mud Dogs had 6 steals. Stealth only had 3 blocks, 5 versus 3. And I mean, take a look at Jay Curry. He has 3 blocks in that game. One of those was a really good chase down, I believe. If not, that was my get out my paint.
I believe you were correct. It was Jay Curry that chased down that block.
Yeah, but a great game that we were able to watch. And I'm excited for our next game. I believe we're going to call this our game of the week just because of the scheduling for Fitzy and I. But we will be scheduling our Hidden Gem Central show for after this week. Week 1 is over, and we are about just before week 2 starts.
Yep, and next time we will definitely give the viewers a little more time before we go live and kind of let them know that we're actually going to be doing the game. It just kind of worked out that we were able to do this one. So I am Fitzy_2K, and thanks for watching.
And I'm Coach J2K. We do have Twitter. We do have Twitch. But since you're on this channel, you can give a follow. You can also subscribe, especially if you have Twitch Prime. Then you can use a subscription for free on this channel if you'd like to. And for more information on games upcoming, at MGL Hidden Gems or at Militia League. Thank you, and have a good night.
Have a good one, guys.